our speaker, next speaker is Mr. Farook Mahmood, the past world president of FIABCI International, but he is an Indian. Please, President Mahmood, would you like to use the table, or you like a podium? Or you want me to take a podium up there for you? There may be some option for you. Take this up for you, or you just use the table. Okay. Yeah. So you may know that in the world we have FIABCI. FIABCI is the International Real Estate Federation. Yes, go on. International Real Estate Federation, and we have around 70 countries members. So you can kindly go upstairs. Yeah, and a few years ago, Mr. Farook Mahmood was our great president. Our great president. So, I forgot my great colleague again. You see the gentleman with the Mr. Pontep Sinalila, our board member of FIABCI Thailand. This gentleman, and he was also the founder of the Real Estate Broker Association of Thailand as well. So FIABCI is the largest real estate federation with the brokers, developers, valuers like me, property managers. So if you are a member of FIABCI, it should be a very great opportunity. That is why our colleagues from Myanmar, you have 9 of you here, led by Mr. Khemautan, and also maybe did I introduce Mr. Khemautan? Mr. Khemautan, yes, this gentleman. Yeah, you may kindly talk to our past president how to establish FIABCI chapter in Myanmar. Yeah, and also we have many Okya from the Real Estate Developer Association in Cambodia. Maybe you can discuss with our President Farook Mahmood how to be expand to Cambodia. It should be a really great opportunity as well. So now let me introduce Mr. Farook Mahmood. He also has the real estate company, very large real estate company, Silver Line company in Mumbai, and also in many other places. And he was our world president. So let us welcome Mr. Farook Mahmood again, please.
Good morning, everybody. I thank Dr. Sopon and the FIABCI-Thai for inviting me here for this session. And I welcome all delegates from around the world. I think it's a great morning, and I'm sure the speaker before me, the Malaysian real estate valuers, Royal Institute of Valuers, gave us an insight on investment of property in Malaysia. I'd like to recognize the presence of FIABCI India President Vanessa and all my friends from around the world. I welcome you all. Next. Sorry. It's been 25 years since the liberalization of the Indian economy. In 1991, we've had foreign direct investments open in India. Simultaneously, more and more Indians are seeking to expand their horizon to make investments outside the country. It is clear that the persons of residence in India now have several avenues through which they can invest in properties overseas. A few of them, I think, one needs to bear in mind that there's a great growing fondness among Indians for overseas properties and real estate investments. The growing presence of Indian investors in commercial and residential neighborhoods has piqued the interest of the stakeholders in the international property markets. The overall pricing of India's metropolitan cities, various government policies have made Indians look at better yields abroad, but Indians are also looking for greener pastures. Appreciation is very good in the Indian markets, though it's about 20% annualized. Approximately, you double your money in 5 years' time. But from that point of view, I think they're also looking at investments in different countries and how to go about with it. You've got the Indian citizen can utilize the liberalized remittance scheme. It's known as the LRS. The Reserve Bank of India, to invest in property abroad, the LRS permits free remittances up to about 250,000 per individual per financial year. However, more than one person pools their remittances, they can buy a property. If a family of four can invest about 250,000 each, is about $1 million. So it makes things a lot easier, and all four can be owners of the property. Also, under this increased overseas remittance scheme, under the liberalized remittance scheme for Indians launched by the Reserve Bank, has increased the overseas remittances limit, which has helped Indian investors to buy properties overseas. Many foreign markets function in a more transparent manner, with lesser bureaucratic red tape, thereby making them more attractive to Indian investors. Indian investors have been investing globally. I think most of them have been looking at foreign real estate with a 50% market share according to reports. Thanks to this scheme, the LRS scheme, we feel that over £1 billion has been invested in the UK real estate alone over the years. But remittance under the liberalized remittance scheme allow touching an all-time high, which is heartening to know that the purchase of property remittances rank quite high in the above scheme. Properties abroad in post-pandemic world, the figure has grown further in 21-22. Sorry, yeah. We've got the visa-free access, residency options, providing visa-free access along with a host of other advantages are also becoming popular among the high net worth individuals, with the base investment being real estate. Some of the most popular and sought after destinations are Portugal, Canada, Austria, in this order. The Portugal Golden Visa Scheme permits programs is the most popular one in Europe. It's a 5-year residency by investment program for non-EU nationals and permits the investors to work, study, and live in Portugal, along with free passage to the entire Schengen countries, and the other sought-after passports were those of Austria, Malta, and Turkey. Most popular destinations for buying properties abroad. Some markets overseas are more attractive to investors than the others. Malaysia is one such hotspot for Indians. Another favorite is London, where the current economic slowdown is making property valuations lower as per the entrepreneur. When it comes to real estate in particular, the top 5 destinations attracting Indians in the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, Germany, Australia, and Thailand topping the charts. According to a 2019 report, over 3,000 Indian families own some of the most luxurious properties in London's affluential addresses with the glitz and glam. Dubai is a great location too. Indians are the largest buyers in Dubai. At this point in time, if you really do a comparative analysis with their 10-year, the golden visa that they are issuing, a lot of Indians are investing money out there too. Thailand seems to be the new destination where I think my colleague is going to be talking about why Indians choose Thailand as a wedding destination. I'm sure she's going to give you a little more insight onto this. But going on to Thailand, it's a place of fun and frolic and enjoyment for everybody out here. Good shopping. Major cities like Bangkok, Pattaya, Chiang Mai, Phuket are the best attraction for tourists. And once the tourists come here, they'll fall in love with this place and the lifestyle and prefer these cities as their regular travel destinations and then buy a condo here. So I think Thailand seems to be a good opportunity and an option to buy property for Indians also here. And with their new visa scheme, seems more easier. The pros to invest in Thailand. The geographical location of Thailand is almost the center of Southeast Asia, making it a prime location for investment in real estate sector, both commercial and residential. You've got a lot of Fortune 500 companies, global companies out here. The government of Thailand is also improving the infrastructure of many cities to reduce the travel commute time, indirectly trying to accommodate over increasing work population of the city. Traffic's a problem all around the globe, and more so like in Thailand, and I mean in Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur. India is another story. Bombay, you get stuck on the roads, or Bangalore for that matter. One can't move. It's something that our government also needs to look into. It. There's a lot of money being spent on infrastructure projects, but I think it'll be a good 5 to 7 years before things settle down and things really move. The foreign investment has rapidly increased, majority from countries like China, Japan, and the neighboring countries. Cities like Bangkok, Phuket, Samui, Chiang Mai, and Pattaya are commercial cities, and also a high number of tourists visit every year. These are destinations for business and for tourism. Thailand's mega projects. The government of Thailand has started several mega projects under construction sector. It's functioning to increase its mass to transit lines as they are expanding the city are already congested. This is like giving a new lease of life to business and real estate construction companies for both commercial and residential properties out here, segments here. The Thailand government has increased its infrastructure budget to build double-track railway lines, new highways, airports, and other infrastructure to better the city amenities. This has attracted a lot of positive vibes from around the world to invest in Thailand. A lot of mega projects has shown interest in investing in different sectors of the economy like real estate, IT, education, hospitality. Reasons for clients wanting to invest in overseas destination, especially Indians, have invested actively in countries like the UK, United States, Netherlands, Germany, UAE, Australia, and Thailand, among other destinations. These countries have a mature property market. Investments are pretty decent out there. They provide easy remote management options to clear ownership laws, the market them safer, and investment is a choice compared to developing countries. And even if the domestic property market is pretty good for them to lease out or let it out on rent or use it. The major reasons driving Indians to overseas destinations are diversification of assets. This is a very important aspect of this whole thing. Diversification, people want to make sure that all the eggs are not in one basket and they want to shift it. And you've got other options like children's education. Now, this is more applicable to countries like United Kingdom, USA, and Singapore is also another good option that the Indians are kind of looking out there to invest in. We've also have better quality of life. I mean, there's a lifestyle in all these countries that one lacks. And it's also a promising business environment. Buying commercial residential property for investment purposes emerging as another big factor. In India, the returns are between 6 to 9% on commercial real estate, depending on city to city type of tenant, and it differs again from retail to hospitality and other, student housing. Well, we've got India's outbound investments have evolved dramatically in terms of volumes and geographic distribution. Direct investment trends too over the past 10 years have been analyzed, and it's clear that inward and outward investment flows were very slow in the early half of the decade, but gained momentum in the latter half. In the past decade, there have been significant shift in overseas investment destinations. Barring COVID, where things were a little different, I think the markets are again looking bullish. The first investments are focused on resource-rich nations like Australia, UAE. In the latter half, it was directed towards nations offering greater tax advantages, including Mauritius, Singapore, the British Virgin Islands, Netherlands. Indian firms invest in foreign shores primarily through mergers and acquisitions. This is a very important aspect, especially Mauritius is also one such destination, which we've forgotten to mention. Real estate property in Thailand. It's got excellent medical facilities, fast internet connection. I think one of the speakers did mention about the internet quality is extremely good here. Accommodation and modern business facilities mean that Thailand will continue to be an attractive location for foreigners when it comes to real estate investment. The present time is said to be the best time to buy real property in Thailand, and the economy is slowly picking up. A few of the Thai banks have already lowered the interest home loans. There's an improvement in consumer confidence of the economy. The overseas real estate investments has always been an interest in Thailand. Real estate sectors because of attractive prices and high potential of price growth. The appreciation is pretty decent out here. The government is putting efforts to make Thailand an important destination. Both expats and overseas investors are growing out here. The segment in Thailand real estate market, as it could substantially grow in the real estate industry. Speaking of Dubai, when it comes to choosing between a luxury property located in India and one located in Dubai, many Indians and Indian high net worth individuals seem to prefer the latter. We look at what makes Dubai properties so attractive to Indian investors. Property prices are more rational than the Indian cities. Returns are in the range of about 7 to 11 or 12%, and also they're tax-free out there. Now, of course, they've got a 5% tax, but that's comparatively nothing to what one would pay in India, about 35% on their income. Attractive capital appreciation, hassle-free buying and selling with no tax liability, a global city with a high quality of life and a lifestyle that most people would love to live out there and enjoy. But there are so many other options that the globe is offering today that Indians are looking at investing everywhere. And aspiring grow, as aspirations grow, we have noticed that the income brackets that can afford a piece of real estate abroad has also widened over the last 5 years. An Asia Pacific Wealth Report, Indians were the highest investors in foreign real estate investment with a 50% market share. Since 2017, Indians are ranked among the top 3 nationalities investing in properties in Dubai. After the pandemic, Indians are now eyeing properties in Dubai more than ever than before. Since the pandemic, the interest in Dubai real estate has only increased. So Dubai is also a very good destination where Indians are investing. With recent studies showing that Dubai has become the second most attractive real estate investment market for high net worth individuals after London. It's not surprising that the Indians are the leading foreign investors in Dubai properties, along with Pakistan, British, the Chinese, and Canadian nationals. We've already seen an uptake in queries and purchases for international real estate. Nothing is deterring the Indian high net worth individuals from making the international purchases owing to technology-enabled platforms. Some of these platforms allow potential to see homes virtually. With a recent study showing that Dubai has become the second most real estate attractive destination, investment markets for high net worth individuals, as I mentioned to you, the analysis at the end of the day is a survey of Indians investing in Indian residential property overseas, done some time back. Analysis of the markets is around 10 most preferred destinations showing apartments in Dubai or an old villa in Europe that comes at a cheaper price than, say, buying a bungalow in Delhi or an apartment in Mumbai. And aspiration grows, we have noticed that the income brackets that can afford a piece of real estate abroad has also widened over the last 5 years. As an Asia Pacific Wealth Report, Indians were the highest investors in foreign real estate, with a market share of over 50%. I thank you very much for going through my presentation. I'd be more than glad to take questions now or maybe even later if it's convenient to all here.
So in the case of India, foreigners cannot buy land.
Not really. They can't buy agricultural land, but they can buy land where you can have investment in mixed zones where you can put up 5-star hotels and commercial retail shopping malls. But it's only residential that has certain bars. But even residential, you can apply to Reserve Bank of India as a single point of, a single homeowner. It shouldn't be a problem in buying real estate in India at all. They, if you really look at it, funds like Blackstone and the others have invested billions of dollars in India, especially in the commercial real estate and retail real estate. Now REITs is getting very popular. Listing is going on that. So I think it's a market that's really here to stay. And the Indian economy is, I think this century, I would say the next couple of decades belong to India from a perspective of Indians either investing locally or globally.
I see. And you invest a lot in Dubai, in UAE, India. A lot of people invested in UAE. UAE, are they afraid of being occupied by India?
I don't think it's beyond afraid. I think bulk of population of the expats in Dubai are Indians. So the locals are few out there compared to the Indians. I think whether it's a blue-collar worker or, a construction coolie on this or a cleaner, most people are Indians in the UAE and they're virtually managing UAE.
Oh, yeah.
From top to bottom.
The UAE, they are 10 million population, but 1.2 are originally UAE people, and 3 million maybe Indian. Yeah, so very big population indeed. Maybe that may be another province or something. So before we end, let me have Ms. Patama, our board member of FIABCI, to deliver some token of appreciation to you. ท่านถ่ายรูปถ่ายหน่อย And also Madam Surveyor Diana Baharudin, kindly come up. มาหยิบให้
I must add to what Dr. Sopon said. Some of you who are not members of FIABCI, you must become members of FIABCI. And I had Mr. Harry and the other gentleman from here who would like to become members. So I invite you all to take membership of FIABCI because we're in about 74 countries globally with over 1 million plus members. And this is the best opportunity to network and do global real estate business. You can be local, but you can still do global real estate business by being a part of this global federation. And I think Doctor's been doing a wonderful job here promoting the Thai real estate. Through his chapter, especially the award function and things like that. I must congratulate Dr.
Thank you, sir.
Supon and the FIABCI team here in Thai for having organized this wonderful program. Thank you very much.